Well, we can celebrate another week of United getting a win.
By the
Which
skin
doesn't
of their
happen too
teeth.
often these days. Rasmus Højlund, 7 goals in his last 6 games. I think he's the youngest player to score in 6 consecutive games in the Premier League as well, which is, it's a huge turnaround if you look at him not scoring in his first 14 Premier League games. I mean, who anticipated this?
No, nobody, to be fair, after the start he had. But that, I'll have to say, that finish he did with his chest was very definitely deliberate. That was like the motion towards the goal to kind of deflect it off Garnacho's shot. It was a deliberate goal, right?
I thought he was trying to get out of the way, I'll be honest.
He'll take it.
I wasn't sure. I thought he was trying to get out of the way. I really like Højlund, though. I think he's been amazing recently. Like, obviously, we did a video recently, Dave, didn't we, where we talk about the impact that Mainu, Højlund and Garnacho are having these young players. And actually, one thing that I noticed watching United this week, I know we said we weren't going to talk about United, but you brought it up there. Watching how good Højlund and Garnacho look makes Rashford look worse to me.
True.
He looks really out of place in that front three at the moment. He just doesn't look up to the same scratch as them. Like, every now and again, he got into quite good positions in this game where he had like a speculative effort, and it just doesn't look as clinical anymore. And do you know what? I find Rashford such a weird player to watch, because now there's talk that PSG are going to look at him when Mbappe goes. I don't know with Rashford whether he's actually any good anymore. Yeah. Like, there was a period, obviously, where he blew teams away. It kind of like Saka, for example. He reminded me a lot of Saka when he first came in. He could come in off the probably the other side, to be fair to him, and cut inside and really be devastating doing that. And Saka's maintained that and that confidence so far, and it seems like that's gone out of Rashford. So now he feels really ineffective. And now you've got someone like Højlund, who looks like that's actually Man United's future. And maybe you've gone past the Marcus Rashford era now.
I think there's too many players on a different wavelength in that team. And I think you're absolutely right, Miles. I think there's been a massive emphasis on team play, especially since Højlund's come in, the lack of service that he's been getting. And let's be honest, Rashford was used to being the main man last season. He was winning games on his own. He was a match winner with the amount of goals that he scored. But it's not natural in his game to be a player who links play, can create chance, create opportunities. He's never been that sort of player. So,
would you sell him in the summer?
I'd take 60 million for him, to be honest. I would, because we've taken... Look, this was a transitional season. Obviously, the young players that have come in, Mainu, again, he's only 18. Garnacho's is in his second full season. Obviously, Højlund as well. We're creating this new team now where are we actually really losing much if we don't get Champions League this season? Then, which I don't think we will. I still don't think we will, to be honest. I don't think we look convincing still. Then what have we got to lose, really? If we sell Rashford to PSG, who have earmarked him apparently, put him on a shortlist and want to buy him, and I think it'll do well for him. I think it would do a lot of good for Rashford just to go and seek pastures new, because I think he just needs something fresh.
I think him and Sancho are the same in that respect, though, aren't they? They just need a clean break away from a pretty toxic environment.
I'm convinced Sancho would be doing better in this United team than Rashford. I'm still convinced by it.
Maybe.
If the changes to the hierarchy at Man United mean that in the summer they decide that Ten Hag's not the man, I would not be surprised if your front three next season was Sancho, Højlund and Garnacho. I would not be surprised at all.
Well, Sancho was
more of a team
player as well.
He's more of a team player than Rashford.
Yeah, of course he is. He'd be way better in a system. Way, way better.